Hi, it's Ashley again. I'm here to show you my favorite makeup products for right now, or anytime really, but let's jump right into it, okay? Alright, for my foundation, I use the Sigma Black Kabuki F80. I know everybody loves this brush, but there's a reason. It's the best foundation brush that I've ever used, and I also have this one by Urban Decay, which I love as well, but I think that the flatness of the Sigma brush makes it a lot smoother. It makes it look really good. I love it. Let's see. My foundation of choice for right now is going to be the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I'm in the color Y325. I have searched and searched for a foundation that really matched my skin, that I really loved the way it looked. I've used a few that I really loved the match, but the way it looked on my face was terrible. Terrible. It either transferred when I touched my face or melted off in the heat or didn't, oxidize so bad. Here's looking at you, Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. Just melted off my face and oxidized so bad. I thought it was so cute, and then I went outside and my face was super pumpkin orange. Now that was in October. Still not the look I'm going for. Anyways, this foundation is everything right now, y'all. Usually after foundation I do my eyebrows, They're not super great. Still working on that. I mean, it gets better every time, I think. That works for everybody, right? Gets better every time. Let's see. My favorite eyebrow brush at the moment is also by Makeup Forever. It's got the spoolie on the end, the small angle on the other end, and I love, love, love this. Love this. The product I use is going to be, guess, Anastasia Dip Brow. I use the color Auburn since I put a little red in my hair. Not a lot, just a little bit. I really love this color. I loved it before, but I really love it now. I've also tried the, Bobbi Brown eyebrow pomade, which I like it too, but I messed it up trying to give my daughter medicine. I accidentally stuck the medicine bottle into the product, and it's just disgusting looking now, but I mean, it still works. It's kind of thick, and it just moves when you try to spread it. All of it just moves. So I mean, it takes a little longer to work with, but I still like it. It's still something that I could deal with. Let's see, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz as well. This is also the color Auburn. I love it, love it. And then of course I have the powder, but I don't always use the powder. I just usually always use my dip brow. After I use my dip brow is when I go into my eyeshadow. I know I need to learn to do my eyeshadow first, especially when I use bright, bold, glittery pigments and stuff like that, because I always end up with glitter and fall all over my face. But anyway, I use my Kat Von D concealer to prime my eyelids, and I set that with my powder, my translucent powder by Laura Mercier. I have the bigger one, but I forgot to bring it in here. Of course I did. Anyway, if I need my eyeshadow to really pop, if I'm using bright, bold colors, I always use this, the whiteout, to prime my eyelids, and if not, I use the L5 to prime them, and then sometimes I also have the L7 that I use as well if I'm just going for a one shadow look or something super toned down, which is usually not what I do, but sometimes we gotta tone it down, right? Anyway, I have to use concealers to prime my eyelids because I've tried the Urban Decay primer potions. It always makes my eyes itch really bad. I'm not sure what it is, but something about the liquid and the cream Urban Decay products really makes my eyelids, my eyes tear up, my eyelids start burning. I can't use the glitters. It's terrible. I put it on there and my eye makeup just crackles off. I don't know. I guess I'm allergic to it. And it really sucks because I have really beautiful pigments and stuff. I really love the Liquid Moon Dust, but I can't use it. I tried to use it on my birthday in November and I looked a hot pink mess. Anyway, my favorite palette right now for neutral looks is going to be, ooh, sorry y'all, the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I really love this. I know I'm late to the game, but I really do love it. I use a lot of this color in the crease. I use these colors in the crease, but you know, I don't ever, obviously there's no rules of makeup. I don't ever follow a specific plan. I just do what I do. For my eyeshadow brushes, I use a lot this MAC 224 brush for my crease and for extra blending. This is one of my favorite brushes of all time, but I'm sure that comes as no surprise to y'all. I also like to use this, which is the MAC 242. Obviously, probably still not going to come as a surprise. This is one of the most popular brushes there are. I love it. And then let's see, the brush I use to set my concealer on my eyes with my translucent powder is the Makeup Forever blending brush, and I love this as well. It's kind of dome shaped, but it's kind of like off dome shaped. I don't know if I did that or if it's supposed to be that way, but it kind of tilts a little to the side. I don't know if y'all can tell that. Can you tell against the white? Sorry about my background, guys. I know it's super wrinkly, but it's just fabric with glitter fabric on top of it, and it's just, I should get one of those hard back boards to wrap it on so that it looks better, but for now I have it thumbtacked to my ceiling. Another blending brush that I really love is this MAC 217. Again, I know everybody loves this brush. It's worth it, guys. And one that's a lot like this, that's also one of my favorites, if I can find it. Here it is. It's super dirty right now because I just used it. It's going to be the Sigma Blending E25 brush. They're pretty similar. The Sigma is a little bit longer, if you can tell that, a little bit longer, but as far as the brush part goes, they're actually really, really close. The Sigma one's a lot softer. The bristles in the MAC brushes they're a little bit coarser, I think, but they both work. I love both of them. I guess if I'm doing like big blending, like wide blending spaces, I would go more for the MAC one, and if I need to do like put some color on one side of the brush and then, you know, go to only one side of my crease, I would use this one because it seems to be able to keep the color right where you want it better than the other one does. Let's see. I have a lot of other brushes that I use a lot just for random things, you know. Here's a blending one by Sigma, the Tapered Blending E40 brush, which you would think would look a lot like the Makeup Forever, but it really doesn't. The Makeup Forever is a lot puffier, and again, it's kind of like off shaped. It goes to the side. This one doesn't, but they're both tapered. This is going to be an eye shading E55 by Sigma. I use this sometimes to pack shadow on my lid, but it's kind of thick. I don't know if you can tell that. It's super thick, but it works. But my issue with it is that it kind of holds color more. You know, you're trying to put it on your eye and it's all embedded into the center of the brush, which I know I'm probably not using it for what you're supposed to use it for, but you know, there's no rules. Some more eye Sigma brushes, concealer brush or large shader. I use this for concealer sometimes when I'm putting it on my eyes to prime my eyelids. I use this to spread the concealer out. It helps me get it a little more precise. I use this one here, which is this is the actual concealer brush, but you would think, like, look how tiny it is compared to the large shader. Let me put this down. Compared to the large shader. I mean, what? Who can conceal with like this tiny little... I hope no makeup was on that because I just put it on my face. I use this one like if I want to cut crease, which I just started doing. I just started cut creasing, and I'm not really like super great at it yet, but you know, practice makes perfect, right? Anyways, this is the F70 concealer brush by Sigma. I like it a lot. I use this one to highlight my brow bone. This is the medium angled shading. I know it's kind of big for a brow bone highlight, the E70, but I mean, you can like, it's angled, so you can like dip the tip of it and then follow your line easier, because I don't know, to me it's easier. Doesn't get it all over the place. I have the MAC 221, which I love. It's crazy because you would think, you know, what in the world do you need all these brushes for? But you really, really do need them. The Sigma Pencil E30, I love this to like darken my outer corners or even to go underneath my eye to, I was about to move my hair with it. To go under the eye as well, the pencil brush. I love this one. I really love this one. Sorry about my brushes, guys. I know they're dirty. And then this one to stamp dark color is by Sephora. It is Pro Smudge 11. I have one also from Sigma like this somewhere. Anyway, but I use this like to go under to get super close to my eyelids, or my lash line is what I'm trying to say. But if I don't want to use that one, if I want to get a little more precise, I use my E21 smudge brush by Sigma. I also love this brush a lot. I thought I lost it recently, and it's where I live, you can't just go into the store and get one Sigma brush. You would have to either order it, which is fine. I'm just the kind of person that if I'm spending my money, I want to take it home right then. You know, there's a lot of us that way. You have to buy the whole kit, and I don't want to buy the whole kit for one brush. But I found it, thankfully. Actually, I think my husband found it for me. Go, husband. Yeah, anyway, I love this brush. This one is great for eyeshadow. Eyeliner. Sometimes I use my Sephora tight liner for my gel eyeliner, which I use for gel eyeliner. Now, well, my favorite gel liner right now is going to be the Tarte gel liner. Sorry if that's blinding you. Also, sorry about the light. I haven't used this light before, and it got dark outside, so I had to use it artificial light. So also sorry about any noise you hear. My husband is in there playing his Xbox, and my girls are playing their game. So this is like my peace time where I can film, which I don't get very often unless I'm home by myself, but I just had a really crazy day today. You know, I had to sleep, and then I had to wake up and watch TV, and then, I'm just kidding. Well, not really. I got up and I brought my girls to school and came back home, and I had every intention on filming this video this morning, but I was watching a video, and I laid down to finish it. I was laying in my bed. I fell all the way asleep, still wearing my jacket, still wearing my tennis shoes with my feet hanging off the bed. It was just crazy. It was so stupid. But anyway, I woke up at like 11:30, 11:45, and then, you know, I had to lay in the bed for 45 more minutes. So anyway, I got up and watched TV. I put my makeup on, and here we are now at, what time is it? 5:33, and now that it's dark outside, I can finish my video. Anyway, so also sorry about any noise you hear. My husband is in there playing his Xbox, and my girls are playing their game. So this is like my peace time where I can film, which I don't get very often unless I'm home by myself, but I just had a really crazy day today. You know, I had to sleep, and then I had to wake up and watch TV, and then, I'm just kidding. Well, not really. I got up and I brought my girls to school and came back home, and I had every intention on filming this video this morning, but I was watching a video, and I laid down to finish it. I was laying in my bed. I fell all the way asleep, still wearing my jacket, still wearing my tennis shoes with my feet hanging off the bed. It was just crazy. It was so stupid. But anyway, I woke up at like 11:30, 11:45, and then, you know, I had to lay in the bed for 45 more minutes. So anyway, I got up and watched TV. I put my makeup on, and here we are now at, what time is it? 5:33, and now that it's dark outside, I can finish my video. Anyway, back to eyeliners. I really love the Tarte gel liner that I showed you. I also really love the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I love the tip of it, how it's kind of a brush, but it's super, super soft and smooth, and I love it. Anyway, soft and smooth, and I love it. Anyway, I can't help it. I say these words all the time. The Marc Jacobs eyeliner, the felt tip, I really love it. I don't know what I did with it at the moment, but I did have it, and then my camera cut off, and then it got dark, and now I don't know where it is. And then after I do my eyeshadow, I move on to my concealer. I use the Tarte Shape Tape like everyone else in the universe right now. I just jumped on this bandwagon about a week ago. I've been using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. This is the one. This is color Y31. I also use the R. I don't know where it is at the moment to tell you what color it is, but I mixed the two because I'm kind of neutral, but I lean towards the yellow side of neutral, so sometimes I have to add a little bit of a red color in just to make it, you know, match me better. It's really crazy. So anyway, I have the colors light and light medium. Light medium is kind of close to my skin tone. It's about maybe half a shade or a shade. It might be a full shade lighter than my skin tone, but it still looks too dark for me. I mean, obviously you can see I like my concealer to be light. So what I usually do is I put this on, draw my little lines, and then I add this on top and draw some lines on top, and then I use equal amounts of the two on my chin, on my nose, on my forehead, on my other high points on my face. I love these. And then I set it with my Laura Mercier setting powder. I thought I went and got it when my camera cut off. Oh, there it is. I'm back. Anyway, my Laura Mercier setting powder in colors, well, Invisible Loose Setting Powder in Universal. I guess I don't have the translucent one, which would probably explain why I had such a white cast before. When I was putting this on, I would take a picture and I would set my whole face with it, and my whole face would be ghostly, and if I didn't use it, it wasn't ghostly. So maybe I should go look into getting the one that actually says translucent versus the one that says universal. Is that a thing, or am I just crazy? I could be just crazy, I don't know. I've been using this to set my face. After I do my concealer, I set my concealer with the under eye setting powder, this one or this one. I like to use this, the under eye, what color is this? It's called Secret Brightening Powder for under eyes. I really love it, but then this one I really love as well. But again, it was causing me a white cast, so I went and got this, which I saw on Wayne Goss's video when I googled, like, why am I getting this white cast? I googled it, his video came up, and he recommended the Color Powder by Makeup Forever, and I really love this. I really love this. It works really well. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, when I do my concealer, I use my beauty blender. I love this one, I just got it. It's the baby pink one. It comes in the set with the Blotterazzies, and then the Too Faced highlighter, which I think I'm going to give to my sister for Christmas. It's just a sample size, but I have a bunch of other things that I'm going to put in a little makeup stocking. And I got that idea from Tati. Go Tati! She's also one of my favorite people to watch on YouTube. I really love the color of these. I haven't needed to use them since it's gotten cold outside. My skin has gotten really dry and it's terrible. If you guys have any tips for dry skin, please send them my way. I've tried the coconut oil thing. I think a lot of my reasoning is I need to drink a lot more water. I have a tendency to drink a lot of Red Bull and not a lot of water, and I know that's an issue. I need to get on that. I know I do, and I know that would help, or at least I feel like it would help. Especially since I'm using like every moisturizer I can find from, I use my Glam Glow moisturizer, but I'm starting to feel like it's more of a, like a shine enhancer or something to make your skin glow than to actually moisturize it, which I know it does moisturize it, but I just don't think it's doing what I need it to do. So I need to find something else. The Pond's moisturizer. It comes in a little like jar thing, a little plastic jar, the blue lid. I've tried that one and I kind of like it, but I just need one that's not so I really love the Beauty Blender. I really love this one. I know I just said that. I love the color. I love pink. I love baby pink. My favorite color is probably like blue, I guess. I really like to wear, you know, like a cerulean. I love that color, but I also love baby pink and hot pink, and I just love all the colors. I don't know exactly where my camera cut off. I don't think I showed you guys my blush. My favorite blush right now is going to be the Seduction by NARS. It's kind of dark, but it's perfect for this season, winter, and, you know, it's, I don't know, I really like it. Unless I use too much, and then I really don't like it. But yeah, no, don't use too much blush, you'll be alright. My favorite blush brush right now, which I know is not a blush brush, but I use it anyway, it's the Large Powder by Sigma F30. It's super soft, and you can just tap it in your product and then, you know, put it on there. I like it, and I usually put my blush along my contour line. I know some people put it right here, but I've tried that and I look like a clown, so I prefer to do the swiping up the cheek motion. After that, I use my setting spray. I always set my face before I put my highlighter on because I feel like it makes my highlighter stand out more. I also feel like if I set my face after putting my highlighter on, it just dulls it down a little bit, and nobody wants a highlighter to be dull, right? No. I use the All Nighter Setting Spray by Urban Decay. I also use my Makeup Forever setting spray because I heard it was very hydrating. It works really good. I just forgot to bring it in here, obviously, like everything else I forget to do. And also, I'm not sure if this makes my eyes water or not. I know all the eye products do by Urban Decay, or the liquid and cream like I mentioned before. I can use the eyeshadows by Urban Decay, but I cannot, for the life of me, use things like this. I can't do it. I really wish I could because I think they're beautiful. The heavy metal eyeliners and the moon dust eyeshadows, I love them. I think they're so gorgeous, and they would be beautiful for this time of year, but I can't use them, so I have to resort to using MAC pigments, the glitter pigments, and they get everywhere. Last night I did gold eyeshadow. I did a gold cut crease, and I had glitter all over my face. It goes back to me needing to do my eyes before I do my makeup when I do super glittery and high pigment shadows, because I was so glittery, I looked like a disco ball, and I didn't even want to go outside. I looked crazy. My favorite highlighters right now, I have two. The first one that I use the most is going to be this Rose Quartz by Becca. I love it. I love it. I also have Champagne Pop because of Jaclyn Hill. You know, when I first started getting into makeup, it was all over the place. It was all over the place. So I was like, I have to get it, I have to get it, I have to get it. And I really like it. It's gold, a gold color. Well, I'm sure you know what color it is, but it's kind of, I mean, it's really beautiful, but it's not my favorite color for my skin tone. I know that my skin tone is okay with that color, but me personally, it's not my favorite. I really love this, which is crazy since I'm more of a yellow skin and this is more of a pinky, but I really love this. And my second favorite one for now is Urban Decay Sin, and this is more of, you know, a nude highlighter. I love it. I love it so much. I'm sure you guys have seen this one swatched before, but I'm going to show you anyway. If you can tell, I know the lighting sucks, but oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, y'all. I use this and I layer it. I'm sure you can't tell right now again because my lighting, I'm using artificial lighting instead of the sun. I should have got up this morning, but I didn't. I took a nap instead. My bronzer, I don't think I got to show you guys. I think my camera cut off before I showed you my bronzer. I got this as a gift. It is the Tantric by Marc Jacobs, and I also saw Tati talk about this, which is where I came to ask for it. It's a beautiful, beautiful bronzer for, you know, lighter skin tones. I wish they had colors for deeper skin tones and even super light skin tones because this might be a little too dark for that. But it's really beautiful on my skin tone. It's not too orangey unless I use too much. But it's really beautiful. I really love it. And then I got the brush to go with it, the Marc Jacobs brush. I cannot believe that I was gifted this. I went into Sephora. Well, I mean, I've been into Sephora a million times, so I knew how much it cost, but $80 for a brush. Are you joking? I have this one by Sephora, and it's not as, well, actually the Sephora one is just as soft. I was going to say it's not as soft, but it really is. But it's not as fluffy, I guess, but it's still, I mean, I don't know. I love this one. I use it every day, but this is a really good alternative. I don't know. I love it. I love them both, but I use this one every day because, I mean, why wouldn't I use the $78 brush when I have the $78 brush? For contour, of course, I'm using this right now. I'm using the Kat Von D contour palette, and I use these two colors here, which are Sombre and Shadow Play. Somber? I hope that's right. You guys tell me, how do I say it? I don't know. Anyway, I use this one first. Unless, well, I was using this one first, so let me lie. I was using this one first as more of a bronzer outline of my contour type thing, and then this one to deepen it up and sharpen it. But I still use both of them sometimes if I feel like I didn't bronze dark enough. But who could bronze dark enough? You know, you can never bronze dark enough, right? Just kidding, you can. And I've done it, and it sucks. You go outside looking like a pumpkin, even without the Urban Decay All Nighter Too Dark For You foundation, which I've done. I've done a lot. I haven't got a chance to use these yet. They're really beautiful. beautiful. Beautiful, they're beautiful. They're sweat soppers, but they're beautiful. But I really love the color of them. But since it's gotten cold, my skin is super dry, so I can't use them. I mean, I could, but there's really no point in using them right now because my skin's so dry. Let's see, have I shown you guys everything? Shown you my blush, my highlighter. I've shown you my eyeliners, and let's see, I think I have. Let's show you primers. This is the primer I'm using right now, the Smashbox Primer Water. I know it's not anything new, but I looked up on Google, on YouTube, and this is supposed to be super hydrating, so I've been using this a lot. I don't know really if it's super hydrating or not, especially for me. Again, I'm having some really crazy dry skin since it's gotten colder under my eyes, and I've tried coconut oil, you guys. I've tried so many moisturizers. It's just not working. I don't know what to do. I'm still using it, but I got this recently, the Hourglass Primer Serum, hydrating and anti-aging, and you know I'm getting up there where I need anti-aging, which I've been using for a few years now, but I'm super nervous about aging, especially my skin. I don't have a lot of wrinkles, but I notice them, and the dryness under my eyes is just making me crazy, you guys. It's making me crazy. So I'm going to start trying this. I've used it once or twice before. My only problem with it is that it takes forever to kind of dry enough to where you can put your foundation on, but it makes it slippery, I guess. It does feel like it hydrates, but I don't know. I feel like I have to set my concealer with a primer. I feel like I have to set my concealer with a powder. I've tried the Laura Mercier, I've tried the NARS powder, I've tried the Sonia Kashuk from Target. You know, I've tried all these different powders under my eyes, and every single one is just drying me out, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to do, and it's making me crazy. I feel like when I smile, my face looks like, and I know that most people probably wouldn't notice it, but I notice it, and hello, we put makeup on to make ourselves feel better, and if I'm putting makeup on and it's making me feel older, it's crazy. I'm not even 30 yet. I'm almost 30, you guys. I really love Tarte's lip paints. I really, really love them. I only have like 2, but they're probably my favorite. I also like the liquid lipsticks by Anastasia. I made the mistake of getting like this pinky color. I don't have it with me right now, otherwise I'd show it to you, but it looks so crazy on me. I look like, you know, 1999 Mariah Carey or something, but it looked good on her, but not good on me. You know, she has the dark enough skin tone to where a bright baby pink, or pale baby pink looks really pretty on her, but on me, it makes me look crazy. But today I'm wearing the Kat Von D one. I got this in the little set, the holiday set that's right now called Plath. I can't speak English, you guys. Plath, I think. Yes, Plath. I like it. I really like the way it looks. I feel like it took my look from like a little glam or a lot of glam to a whole lot of glam. I guess it would be a color to go from like day glam to night glam, because it really, like, you know, you could see this is what it did. It's not a nude, obviously, so I'm not nude lip, bright eye. I also made the mistake of using a bright orange pigment on my eyes, and I thought it was going to be more of a copper color because that's the color it says. It's called Copper Sparkle, and now I look like October, like I have Halloween makeup on, because I used black on my outer corners before I put the copper on, and now I'm like orange and black. Oh, okay. I went from thinking I was going to be holiday coppery to jack-o'-lantern Halloween, but that's okay. It still looks cute. Again, no rules, no rules. If there are any products that you guys would recommend me trying, please let me know in the comments below. I'm really, really, really interested in trying new things. I love trying new things. And if there are any tips you have for under my eyes other than coconut oil, because I do that, and sometimes it doesn't work. I mean, I've had it work before, and I'm like, yes. And then I've had it work or not work, and then I'm like, you know, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing the same thing as I did yesterday, and here we are. Ugh.